Skavetta music.
Folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the SpacedOut Podcast. Today, it's Sunday. It's a beautiful morning. So, Sunday means Monday morning or Sunday morning. Oh, it's Sunday and it's Father's Day, y'all, too. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, like myself, Mr. Green. Cee Gee, you dad?
Oh no, I'm not.
Nah.
But
Shout out to your dad.
But I do have brothers that I do have a brothers that the fathers though.
Okay, shout out to your brothers. Shout out to everyone who's a dad. All you dads, we know you're not thanked enough. Some of us aren't, but thank you. We appreciate you. Especially my dad who's not here.
Same here.
Yeah. So shout out to the dads that aren't here. Love you, pops. But this is who I'm doing it for. But back to what we doing. Podcast. We in the building with the one, the only, the place to be, Cee Gee. Cee Gee, what's going on, my guy? How you doing today?
Bless. Downtown Raphael is out now.
Yeah, Downtown Raphael, that artwork. That's fire right there. I like the artwork too for the album cover. Yeah. So about that, congratulations on the release of the album, Downtown Raphael, which came out Friday.
Yep.
As soon as I woke up on Friday, that's the first thing I listened to. Fire. Michelle V's on there. You got Shogun. I don't want to fuck his name up. Akil Ali.
Akil Ali.
Yeah, Akil Ali. Yo, that song was stupid fire. Mike Excellent or
Mike Cassell.
Mike Cassell. You got a bunch of names on it. Ms. Art. I was like, yo, that song too is fire. Then you had that one song. Was that Italian? The dude was spitting.
With Jay Skis.
Jay Skis. Yeah. Yo, you had some heavy hitters on there. Great album, man. I listened to it front to back. I'm on time number 4 was this morning. Just finished with Shogun Wiz, Danny Don Dada. That shit was stupid fire. Every beat, crazy. I loved the little clips you did in there too with the Ninja Turtles. I was like, yo, and then that one where it was like where he got hurt and then Mikey was like, or was it Mikey?
It was Roth.
Yeah, Mikey and Roth, like when he was hurt and he was like, oh Mikey, I love you.
Actually it was
that Donatello.
Yeah, it was
who the fuck was I think
it's Leonardo.
Yeah, but he got all like lovey-dovey outside.
Yeah,
I like that shit. Yeah, because and then you fit every single one. Those little clips fit with the songs too, and how the flow of the songs. The April O'Neil fucking one, like I was like, yo, this shit fire. And then the little beat one, it seemed like after one song there was just a beat. And it was riding. And I was like, yo, I could groove to this right here. Like, you know how on YouTube they got those Bart Simpson ones where they just be cruising the whole time and chilling. Yo, I had that vibe right there. I seen Bart Simpson just chilling and vibing, but it was fucking Raph fucking just chilling.
Yeah.
Yo, shit was fire, dude. Congratulations. You did an amazing job.
Yeah. And also it was like it was fast too, cause I put this together I put this together unexpectedly, cause at the time I was in the middle working on Green Ouroboros with Deuce Ellis, and probably the 90s with Genesis, like but like those 2 years, because after I did the Cee which is my last album I did 2 years ago.
Yep.
I was gonna stop doing solo albums. I was gonna concentrate and do production and then collaboration albums and that's when I was forming my crew, Bar Association crew.
Yep.
And then like, oh wow, you know, because the product 90s with Genesis was about to come out, but it didn't, because at the time, because of the mixing, and also Genesis dealing with his health problems, which we'll get to that a little bit. But then so I was kind of like a little bit like, because after it was, because those products never come out, and also I just came back. You know, I did a show in Brooklyn. This is like last year, and then also
right after we did the last podcast.
That was after that, and then I took a little bit time off doing shows, and I did like placements that, you know, this is when I wasn't neither of those last three was other joints that just came out around the time before we got our podcast. So I was kind of like a little out of the out in the sparse at the time, and then when the 23 was about to it would just get ready to come out, I came up with the idea. It's just like I'm had to come out of my solo hiatus and just start working on this the album number 4.
Yeah. And you fucking killed it. You killed it. That shit is so fucking fire. Yo, the beats, man. You fucking all from scratch?
Oh, well, it was some of the beats I did that this is around the time I like last year. I was just knocking. This is during my making beats 20, 30 beats a day.
Yeah.
And then I kept some of them like in case that was my crew or West wanted to curate it and then some of them it was like I kind of put together during I was putting this project together.
Yeah.
So I just like so I had to make the vibe for it. And then some of the bit that they just chose it themselves.
Yeah. That I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, bro. I fucking do. Yo, I don't know. You did your thing on it, and it's different too.
Right.
It's not the way it's put together too. Like you did the whole order of the album to yourself.
Yep.
Yo. And it seemed like I like how you put April O'Neil right in the middle. I was like, yeah, that like, and it stands out too.
Right.
And Monae and Michelle killed it. They killed that shit.
Yeah. That the interesting. I'm gonna tell you the fact about that song. That was almost the last song that was supposed to be added on the album.
Okay.
Because they recorded because at the time Michelle, because originally it was supposed to be her. It was a solo record, but then I was kind of debating on should I have another MC or just keep it with herself. And then because originally I was going to get her, and whether it's her, which is a Motor Visa record, or herself, or with Michelle, or. And I was gonna get my fellow Bar Association member, crewmate, Big Steph, on the record together.
Yeah.
But at the time she was, but Steph was pregnant, and then she wasn't on the recording mode. And I wasn't able to get that the song will be existing and the vocals will be sent. So I had to so we had to and also the song was supposed to record a couple months ago,
Yeah.
And that got and then once towards the deadline, you know, she finally recorded, and I didn't know Juicey Monae was on the song. And I was like, and so I was like, I finally got the Mona Lisa track over Cee Gee beat, because I worked with them before. Well, not, it's just not together. It was like through different artists.
Yeah.
But then like I finally, because I've been a fan of them like last year, because I saw them performing, and them girls got like bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, them boys they can spit.
Yeah.
And then I told them, and then I wanted like, I want to do something with them, like, because I did send a pack, like, because for their future projects.
Yeah.
And so I want to do something with them, but then when the time's for me to do a solo record, I had in mind whether it's Mona Lisa or solo record. So once I got the Mona Lisa as a duo over the Cee Gee production, that's I finally did it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because I had to do something for the females too.
Yeah, of course.
Because I can't really, because I don't want to make a project without having like a female listeners too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nah, the tracks were fire for sure. Can you walk us through the steps that it took you to create the mixtape or the album?
The way I approach, the way I approach with like every project I do, I had to go through my beats that's something I did, and then I chose chose the artist that was around at the time, or who I was having a relationship with. They just record it. They could just they give me the concept, and then they get it, and then they could just rap it into it, and then I had to and it fit it, because I've done this before since the research.
Yeah.
And now that every album I did, I just kind of I'm going a different direction, with different topics, and and then I go by the song first. And then, and I could just kind of sequence this when the songs is done, then I kind of add a beat to it, like for a couple seconds, because and for those who know or don't know, Pete Rock started that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Pete Rock is started the whole, and that kind of opened the doors for a lot of producers that can make that transition, so they can give a little vibe of that. They don't want to rhyme in a single, and then it starts up the next song.
Yeah.
So that kind of it gives it a little bit that's been part of my tradition of how I arrange my own solo project.
Oh yeah, I fuck with it. Did they pick you? So you picked the song name, the titles for the songs, or did they?
Both.
Okay,
yeah, both.
Okay.
Cause anytime when I work something that I had to, anytime I work on a project, I had to come up with the theme I kind of come up with the title. They came up with the title, even though when I send the beats, any beats I made, there's no titles at all. Yeah. It's just it's just beat numbers this. Number, cause I stopped naming my beats.
What number you at?
Or what
beat? Yeah. What beat number you at?
I'm on 5,000.
God damn, yo. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm on.
Your episode. Crazy. You made 5,000 beats. Yeah.
Well. Well, I kept it going because I had a little.
You probably got more too.
I did.
You deleted? Do you ever delete beats?
I deleted. Well, what happened was that while I was working on this album, I kind of going through some. I had a little bit situation. I had a little situation.
You got pissed the fuck off?
A situation cause I had a hard drive malfunction.
Oh, okay.
Cause of that, I had a files beats that some I used or some I didn't use or some I didn't get a chance to because I had 12 years worth of beats that like I did like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That I never got a chance to like to retouch it or see that was listened to.
Yeah.
And then like I took it somewhere to get it retouched. It's not the hard drive is not it ain't broken up. It's just that the way you stick it to it, it didn't load it up.
So you still got it?
I took it somebody that will get it fixed, but he didn't reach me. But back to see if it's working or not.
Yeah.
So I'm about to get it back, recover. Like I did have more beats. Like even though like I still be cooking them, but I just haven't had that energy because like because this year because this and then. And another thing that I want to go far back, like I was kind of going through like some little home situation, little personal situation that at home that I had to find somewhere because because when we did our episode, I was kind of going through like the our first episode, like my electricity was was off. I had to find somewhere to make the beats and we create. And then also, this is right up before those storms.
Yep.
It was right around those storms. I went through both. I went through us both, and it was very hectic.
Yeah.
And then it was like I had to like and then also it was during when I was making the album.
Yeah.
It was during that experience, and then during the experience, and then when I started, and then I went at the experience, because I'm in process right now to get the place spot to my own.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm in process with that. So I can make more room for my collection, more room for me to I can stay, and also make more room for I can create.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You need your space to create. So, like, I can't come up with shit for the podcast if I don't have time to myself and a space to fucking think and create. So I feel that. Like, yeah, totally. Now, there's one thing I want to know. You're like so up to date and like so in tune with music from then all the way till now. How do you stay up to date with the music industry?
But don't get me wrong, because I do kind of keep a track of like who's hot now and who was like hot before, because I do my research. I do my research because because that was when like that was the whole concept. That was a whole concept like and also I have artists come to me that they want to work with me too.
Yeah.
So I had to like work with me too, and then like too because like because I know because there's a lot of like rappers that who wants to rhyme the style of the beats I do. Yeah. And then like to prove they can rhyme. And then there's some singers that they want to they're gonna say because I do R&B too.
Yeah.
And then so I kind of like I have ears. I do have ears like for the artists that can sound, even though I'm not really up on into that, because I'm always like I always have ears of the beats first before I can choose who can
spit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I fuck with it. Let's see what we got here. What do you think sets your music apart from other producers in the music industry? Well, I have experience of
I have a longevity. I have a longevity experience of witness of being witness of the culture where we at like before or culture we at today. Mm-hmm. And then I'm the only one, and it's crazy that I'm the only one that I might be wrong, but I'm the only one that like that still support that kind of keep the tradition alive. Like even though back then, when I first started making beats, I was like, I want to keep the hip hop because after when when the ringtone rap was started was kind of took over the rap, was people was lost interest in that. Mm-hmm. I told after I made my first beat in 2009. And then I kind of follow along. I kind of I follow along trying to see what my sound will be. And like I said before, I told myself that I won't be doing no trendy shit because I want to my sound. That the way I was listening to from the beginning, mm-hmm. and I kind of stuck to it. Once I started making, because once I make my beats in 2011 full time after I made my first one in 2011, mm-hmm. and this is the first. And not only I was making beats, I have a different experience on different shit. I collect to. Media, I keep buying CDs and cassettes and videos and media, and also I'm a video game advocate now, which I've been.
You've been on the video games?
Well, I do, but during the times that I was going through, I haven't been on it lately.
Right.
But I'm trying to spark back to it.
That's what I'm trying to do today. It's Father's Day, so I was like, yo, I want to play video games today.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back with the comic, because even
comics and shit.
Like comic book like conventions.
Yeah.
Even though there's one coming up. Actually like about a week. Actually towards around the end of
I've seen it on Calvin's thing. He's gonna be at the comic convention and shit. You talking about?
Talking about the Nickel City Con.
Yeah.
I'm there.
You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Cause
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
it's a different experience. I've never been to a comic book convention.
It's a 3-day event.
Yeah. People coming all dressed up. I think that's dope.
Yeah, people are dressing up, and then there's a lot of celebrities, like pop culture celebrities. There, like. Even I'm trying to go see the Power Rangers guys.
Yeah.
Trying
to smoke weed with someone.
The guys from Zach, the guy that plays Zach, and all the guys that play Billy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to meet them, because us from the '90s guys, I always like a huge Power Rangers fan.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
Yeah, also rest in peace to the JD Frank.
Yeah, okay.
Who also plays by Tommy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Damn, dude, you are on it. You know the names of I don't know how you do it.
Man, I've been during I have experience of I have experience of this culture experience since I was a kid. And not only with music, but also with the being watching cartoons, and also.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Sure. That's tough, because I watched Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
I was on both those too.
Yeah,
and then I watched Disney, but I used to watch it as a kid only for the Friday night movies, when they would air a new movie every month. That's the only time I would watch that.
The only time that I watched Disney cartoons, because at the time, this is when they just pop up on different channels.
Yeah.
Like shows like Goof Troop and Tailspins and Chip and Dale. And
Goof Troop was the shit.
bunkers, and then Darkwing Duck. And,
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a secret, y'all. Y'all gonna be the first people to hear this. My nickname is actually Goof Troop from the Army. All my Army boys call me Goof Troop. Just because I'm goofy and fucking all the time. Like, just a goof.
You looking like a
Hey, Goof Troop, hell yeah.
yeah.
Damn, Cee Gee say I look like Goof.
More like his son though.
Oh, Max?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm dead.
Yeah, more like his son though.
Yeah. You should see my kids then. They might look like him. I got all boys too.
Yeah. So I have a lot of experience watching it because at the time cartoons, watching what TV experience was the better TV experience was better at the time.
Hell yeah. Then now we had Tom and Jerry, Cat Dog, Rocket Power,
Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Because that kind of
Ed and Eddie.
Yo, yeah, that was cool.
Yo, come on. Those dudes were fucking retarded.
Yeah.
No offense. No offense at all. I meant that in a different way. People don't take offense to that.
They were doing some stupid shit and then
that's what I mean.
I was like, what? I was like,
yeah.
What kind? I was like, they always try to get in some schemes, and then I was like,
yeah, they were scheming.
I never really got. I watched the show before because at the time this is when I was still watching Cartoon Network. Yeah, I was still watching the channel. I'm watching this like, what this shit is about?
Yeah.
Cause when you were,
I get you.
When you were in the 9, 10, I was 9, 8 years old, but this is when the cartoon was still high,
when it was at its height.
At its height, and then you don't know the details.
Yeah, and then as you get older, and now I watch it, I'm like, yo, what was I watching, bro? What else? Proud Family was the only Disney one I watched. I think.
Well, yeah, because it definitely kind of represent the cult of the whole different culture of me.
Yeah. I fucking fuck with that show. That shit was pretty fire. Man, I don't know what else. Rocket Power is definitely my number one. I think it's just because now I'm a stoner. I think every stoner's fucking favorite show was Rocket Power.
Oh yeah, because y'all can skate and surf.
Nah. But the dad was always stoned as fuck. Like people were always stoned. In that show.
Because it's they at the beach.
Yeah.
They always at the beach.
Man, that's what I used to think. Like I wish I could just be at the beach my whole life. Like just wake up and go to the beach and surf. And skateboard, and their parents and their dad owned a fucking burger place, so you just go and eat free burgers and fries all day, and you get to work in the Shake Shack. As a kid, I thought that was like the life. Like I was like, yo, can we go do that? My parents were like, fuck no, we're not gonna go own a burger shop.
All right.
So, do you have any? Oh, let's talk about the project you were gonna mention earlier. You said that you have a project with Genesis coming out.
Yeah.
When is that coming out?
Well,
what's the name of it?
Product of the 90s.
Product of the 90s.
Yep.
Genesis and Cee Gee.
Yep. This is actually the second one I did. Even though I'm talking about this now because I don't know. I'm talking about this now because we had a benefit. We had a benefit show. We had a benefit show for him at Milky's June 24th.
Yes.
It's because we're raising money for him so he can get the Honduras for the so he can get the Usher and then Usher to get the treatment for him to get to try to get better.
Yeah.
And then he was there before 2 years ago because we was in the early process of the project.
Yeah.
But now that he's been, I know you've been seeing the clips of
I have.
He's all fucked up and then in a hospital and then in a hospital with this IV that has kind of felt a little bit it's kind of like a worse. Like I couldn't even like. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know. You'll be scheduled. That's why I'm talking about this project now.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna come because it's.
Well, yeah, you got to talk about it.
Because
it's coming out on the 24th, and you have the album release party too coming up, which we want people to attend.
Well, and also donate too.
Yeah.
But the thing about the project is that so the thing about the project, I kind of did the whole thing, and him, and the concept of that is basically about him,
right?
Because it's basically about his life, like from the childhood to like this high school experience, and then the way he grew up at where he's at now with this whole. It's a lot of different. It's different. A lot of experience. It's only 20 tracks.
It's 20 tracks?
Yep, 20 tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm ready for it.
Because we started this project like immediately after part of the 90s. Oh, no, I mean, Propels, the video game.
Okay.
We started this tape since Propels, the video game. Like, it was still a pandemic. Mm-hmm. When we start the next, we put it out, and then we start the next because the way I kept making beats, he wanted to keep it going.
Yeah,
because he wanted to keep.
So Genesis, the first time I met him was actually I didn't even know he did music. We were in barber school. I went to barber school with him, and it was him and two other dudes, and there were four below. And I was like, and then they sang. I was like, yo, y'all can sing. Y'all fire. And then I looked them up and I was like, yo, they're really fire. Then I seen Genesis was spitting. I was like, yo, he could spit? And then they finished school and I was keep watching them. And dude is fire. He is fire.
Yeah.
Like, he's got bars.
Yeah. When I first, here's a weird way, here's an interesting thing that I'm gonna tell how I first connected with him. So I was already the time I was started making beats. I spent a lot of time at the mall because I spent a lot of time at the Galleria Mall most of all the time. This is when I was still on my 9 because I was still on my 9 to 5 shit like during like 12, 11 years. 10 years ago. This is before I started getting the scene, 2014. And he used to work at the Brookstone at the Galleria Mall. This used to be a gadget store.
Yeah.
So he used to see me at the mall. He used to see me at the mall, and I was on my headphones and because now I was going on the mall, but I was a flea market too. So I was spending a lot of time because I had a friend that
we ain't spend time at a lot of time at the flea market. We missed that shit. Bring it back, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I missed that too.
Yo, for real, come on. Like, you go into the flea market, you get CDs mixed. Like, you're finding gems, records, gems,
and also video games too.
Yeah.
That's all. Well, I was going. That's
BB guns.
I was never on. I seen them. I never was on that.
Yo, yeah, but I'm just saying they had remember the one dude in the corner who had them all of them. You'd be like, yo, as a kid, I'd be like, yo, goddamn, I want them. And then I grew up and I'm like, oh, that's.
I used to, bro, like when I was between the guns and swords, knives. That's the only shit I kind of like. I'm not
keen on.
No, I'm not chosen that. But the only thing I was chosen. The only thing I was shopped for is whether it was action figures, whether it was video games, and music.
Yeah, and then I used to search when I went there, like bikes and stuff like that. I used to look for bikes because I used to part bikes together, and the other thing was speakers. I used to go for speakers, car speakers. And house speakers, because I used to take the house speakers out of the Kenwoods and shit like that, the old wood ones, and then put the car speaker in there, and then rewire it with the thick wire. I used to go have my mom take me to City. What the fuck was it called? City something.
Was it Circuit City?
Circuit City. Yep. My mom take me to Circuit City, and I got the big thick wires. And you put those in, man, I used to be bumping, have the whole house shaking and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a house. That was a house booming back then. Now you getting house booming through the speakers through the small ass Bluetooth.
Yeah. That Bluetooth speaker over there be bumping.
It'll be bumping, but it's not how it was today.
How it was before. Yeah. You're definitely right.
Yeah,
Like,
but back where I was, so I met. So he seen who I was. So he noticed who I was. And then once I started coming around in this, like fast forward when I was started coming around the scene, when I started coming around the scene, he was like he still want to know about myself. Mm-hmm. And then once I was around a lot of guys that I was associated with, like I was associated with Son Scotty and Paul Lefthor, because he was with this crew Greenhouse Project. It was a collective Buffalo that was at the time. He was supposed to be doing with them, but then nothing really kind of like happened with that. So, and he heard my beats. I don't know how he come across my beat, because at the time he was looking for legitimate producers.
Yeah,
because a lot of his early stuff for that, like it was just like I don't know, he got songs and stuff, but it was just kind of like not on a traditional production or some of that. So he came across with me around like 2016, well, the end of 2016 and the 2017, and we did the first few songs. This is at the same time that the Green Giant was formed.
Yeah,
and then that's how the the Shaman and then Quiet Storm and What Up Doe was the first songs, and he did when we did the Genesis project. That was
Quiet Storm.
That was an early songs that
that's your beat.
What?
That's your beat.
Yep.
That shit's fire.
I'm on the tagline.
Yo.
Well, by the time the beat started, was the Cee Gee and the Place to Be. Yeah, that was me.
Yo, I never even noticed that, bro. Because I've listened to that song, but not in a while. But that song, yo.
Yeah, that was early. Yeah,
that's early. You and him. That's fire.
Yeah, this is like 2017.
Yeah, I like that.
And then and then at the time, he was on that keep sending in, because that leads up to the product of the 90s. Well, Proverbs, the first project was the Proverbs of video games, because it wasn't called yet. We would just come up with some ideas. What was our the first project going to be? And then we kept on working on all this stuff, and then then at the time his life was about to be changing. He got married, then became a father, and then I kind of noticed that he was starting to get sick. He was starting to get sick because we were still working on the project at the time. Yeah. And then he did the 25 25 joint the day that he turned 25, which is one of the key songs of his career. And also for me, this is and then we didn't put the project out until October 2020, which is during the pandemic. And then we followed along with the next the joint, which you're gonna be hearing shortly soon. And then this one is a little bit much different, because on the first joint that it was just boom, it was all some boom bap shit, and then the topics is all video games and proverbs. But this one that is gonna be more like I said, it's about him.
Yeah,
you're gonna be hearing a lot. Now it's gonna be still be rhyming, but you're gonna be hearing more melodies, more beats, and the sequences is a lot of groove shit on tracks on this one.
Yeah. I'm excited.
And also we got guests on this too.
Okay.
We got it's only 4 like I Am, who's that's his uncle and also part of Four Below, and Kennedy, she's the dopest singer that the people that he was associated, and then C Saint, that that's his lifelong partner, and also a battle rapper, battle rapper. For those who heard of him, and then of course my fellow Bar Association crewmate, Big Steph, she's on the tape.
Okay.
And then I'm kind of excited about it because it's going to be like a different vibe of the that you normally hear for not only just for him but also for me too.
Okay.
So I'm kind of looking forward to put this together, because we're putting this together like June 24th at the Bandcamp exclusive, and then we'll give it like another 2 weeks to put it out on July 7th.
Okay, on all other platforms.
Yep.
So make sure y'all go check that shit out. That should drop in Bandcamp, like you said, on the 24th, and then July 7th, all platforms. Product of the 90s, right?
Yep.
Genesis and Cee Gee. Shout out Genesis. Sending our love and prayers to you, bro. Hope you get better soon. And everybody else, make sure you go on the 24th, donate, and check this album out.
And also slide through the show too.
Yeah. Slide through. So what advice could you give to some aspiring music producers?
Man, you just gotta get the ears to the man. You just gotta put the ears to. Man, you just gotta keep keep pushing it and just keep staying on your craft, because and then I'm about to be, and especially I didn't think, and then just create much beats as much as you can, because I didn't think of that, because I didn't think that, and then keep on going to shows and presenting yourself and don't just be on behind the scene, because nobody's gonna be acknowledge you. Nobody's gonna acknowledge you unless you got acknowledge you until they go figure out who did this and who did the presenting yourself, like with the merch. And then that's why I'm doing the same thing, because I've been in the scene. Even next year is about to be 10 years since I've been in the scene, 2014. Even now we're going into 24.
Yeah.
So it's about like a 10 years, because I've been in that experience with this. Now that we're at different times, I've been different going to shows, even though I've been at different events. I haven't done that for quite a while, but I'm trying to go back much as possible.
Yeah.
And even though I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to come back go out of town.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there any talent or coming around.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. So that other advice, just keep on, just keep pushing, and then grinding, and then show your face and support it, the craft, and then you making the name yourself.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Put your face out there.
We didn't speak about the SNAC joint.
Oh, the SDNAC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. SDNAC. You got that SDNAC joint out.
Yeah, we made history.
Yeah, hell yeah. What you want to say about it?
So that was kind of unexpected with that I was on in the joint, but I never told how this all came together.
Yeah.
So about a month after we did our podcast, and I've already they announced that Amani Caesar did a show at SOBs.
Right.
And-
Yeah. I seen you were out there.
Yep. She was she did a show SOBs, and then I had because at the time so I met her before like when they was on tour last year. That wasn't my first that was my first time. But this is when I was in New York City. It was the second time.
Okay.
And also I did the song with her before through West and Benny on the soundtrack.
Okay. Yeah.
Mission accomplished. And then, but she wasn't recognize me because I wasn't she didn't realize who I was because who I was because of because I was like brand new out there, and then and of course with Buffalo kids at the day. She don't come around here. So I end up planning on coming in come schedule myself go to the get the tickets, and then start the end of the year off by go to Greyhound and go to Greyhound and go to the go see her perform. She did it all, and then Benny the whole BSF slide through because he had experience before perform at the when he dropped the Tenor 3.
Yeah.
And then he then Conway, the drum work crew, was at the show because Love the Jeans was opening the show.
Right.
And OJ was host.
Okay.
The show. And then Ski was not there. Was not the show. I ended up seeing Jay Skis like a week later New Year's when he played the whole new album.
Yeah.
Well, because a week later, and then I did not notice that Westside Gunn was at the show until they played the track that he did for this kid.
Okay.
The Fly Guy Junior. That was like that was the interest of because Monty was still bringing people on, like Benny was on, the crew on, and then Conway came through on the stage, and Rome Streets was on because he's basically from there.
Yeah.
And then he slid through to the show, and then West came to the popular show, and then she did her thing at the show at the event, and then the meet and greet. I met her at the show, signed it, my signature, and my copy of the conflicted CD cover. I got all three of them.
Yeah.
I got all three of them on the one that the record I did. Then soon I was just about to get ready to come back to my Airbnb. I seen Wes was at and 40 was at the outside about to get in the car, and then he had me coming along.
Yeah.
He had me coming along, and I'm thinking that I'm like where we going? And then
It don't matter where you going. You're going with West. Come on now. Like you get. He's just like, yo, come on. That's like.
Keep in mind, I'm like almost like 9-10 years I've been to this nigga that I never really like I never get in the car.
Yeah.
Well, I got in the other car first.
Yeah.
Other car with him first. Him first. Like, he took me somewhere like so it can vibe, listen to music, and smoke and chill, which I don't smoke, by the way. I chill with him, and he was telling me some things that he would tell me some shit that some plans for the new year.
Right.
And he told me that, send everything that I've been cooking up, because he want me to recapture that moment again. Like he want me to capture that moment again, because since like, now everything is back on like on track with the shows and then like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a chance to, because the last time I had that spark was with Rory Jones.
Yeah.
And this is before the pandemic. That I was getting ready continue with spark on that, but then that cut short because of with that.
The pandemic.
And then I was already doing music with that, but they couldn't do shows and none of that. Like, this is when the soundtrack and also the show I did with Mark Hamill, it was already out, but none of it was on like shows. And then so Gunn wants to talk. He want to get me spoiled again, and then he told me about the knack that he's gonna curate as a knack.
Yeah.
He told me about this. He told me they got a secret. He told me about they got a secret project, and then
that secret project hit.
And then like he kind of like just tell around the end of the year. He told about the series of treats. What's it good? Because at the time, by this time, he going toward the end of. He's like reaching the end of his rapping career. Because he wanted to go be full-fledged over the other shit that he was freshening on. And then I wanted like, so I end up, so he wants to, so he told me the mission that, send everything that I did. And that's where you saw the clip, that I was in the car with him. Yep. Told me that, so I got a lot of things. That shit went viral, by the way. That was a dope Christmas gift I ever got. And the crazy, the wildest shit that I was I came home just in time.
I thought you were gonna say you hit the blunt with him.
No, I did not hit the blunt.
I thought he was gonna be like the craziest thing I did. I hit the blunt for him.
The wildest shit that I did was I came home just in time when that big ass storm hit. Yeah, I came home just in time when that storm.
To bundle up and stay in the house for 12 days.
Well, hell shit. It wasn't no 12 days.
It felt like it though.
But what happened was that like I came home and I was in a bus for a couple of hours, and then soon as I got home during the evening, it was raining, and then soon as I got back, I was tired, and the first thing I did was go to my package and send all the whole shit. Like 200 or like 200 packages. I sent one photo before. I sent another one again because during the holidays, mind you, this is during the holidays. Because he's going to chill and relax and just do nothing and work him in his big ass crib and at the Lake Worthy, which I haven't been yet. So he wanted mission. He wanted to listen to what I got cooking up. And then he hit me up, he chose what he chose, and then I just kept chose, and then because I don't know what he was working on, because at the time he was working on at the Knack joint, and then who knows about the stove guy cooks is going to exist.
That's just going to
and then
stupid.
And of course the sequel of the Prey versus the Predator. The Pray for Paris.
Yeah.
Cause
that's coming too.
Yeah.
And then you got it's just like how many Buffalo's just cooking right now. We're just cooking like drum work. Just fucking throwing out fucking fire right now.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like and then you got BSF just over there just throwing out fire.
I had a dope.
You got Cee Gee throwing out fire. Out here.
How was and also that was a mission with this downtown Raphael, because I haven't been dropping anything, because at the time, Pride of the 90s with Genesis was on hold, and then like a lot of my friends was dropping like a mad shit like April and May, and I'm still in the process of it. And so it's like I set this like Buffalo's dropping the heat. Now it's my turn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to like so it's like
But look at you now. You dropping back to back.
yeah.
Wow, you're about to cook something up again and drop it too. Watch.
I got something. I already got more.
It's up the sleeve.
I already got more. I'm just getting started. Like,
Can we get a stoner, like a stoner fucking just beat mix? So I could just sit there, I just want to sit on my porch. Because sometimes for me, I literally will go, like, if you set me a beat pack, I would literally sit there and just listen to beats.
some of my beats, I had some of my beats I did.
There's a lot.
I did. It was kind of like a kind of something I can smoke to, because it depends. It depends what the tempo.
I need that lo-fi type shit. You know what I'm saying? Some.
I'm gonna tell you. This is I've never told her, but some of my beats is lo-fi.
Yeah.
Because I've been finding some sounds that I cooked up, but like I've been finding some really random shit. Like
I love lo-fi beats.
Yeah, I've been finding like a lo-fi, because I want to find some shit that no one either they touched before, or some of the pieces that I want to get. But as you said it, I got a lot of projects in works, like because I am not stopping, because I said it before. I said it earlier that I just dropped some shit to DCR, which is downtown Raphael. Then part of the 90s is out. The dude selling Green Ouroboros is ready to go. And then me and Akil Ali, we're working on a project together.
Oh fuck yeah!
And then me and Ms. Art, like we're working on a tape together.
Shout out Ms. Art making that fire ass food too.
Oh yeah, I was at the. He brought the hoagies at the.
He brought it to your DTR joint.
Yep.
Yo, that's. Fire.
I finally got some.
Was it fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was slamming. And then I got this. I still got this program joint that instrumental joint that I'm gonna put it out. I talked to me and Michelle Visa, like, I'm trying to come up with an idea. We're trying to do a tape together. Cause I want to start, like, try to do like a female do some joints for females, and then of course the crew, of course the Bar Association compilation project, which is going when the time it comes out, and me and Tonat, which for those who listen, the dude who rhyming on the downtown rapper, the first one, that's Tonat, who was either veteran rapper and producer, who he was from the group Pursue Intellectuals. Mm-hmm. I gotta have you listen to them, cause they the very jazzy.
Send that to me.
Yeah,
I like jazz. Yo,
yeah, they very jazzy hip hop vibe, and they just put out a new album a couple months ago, Comedic Economy.
Okay,
but yeah, you could definitely. I'll definitely send the link of them.
Send me a link, and I'm gonna send you a link to this one chick that I just fucking. Maybe you already heard of her, Captivated Cee.
I think I saw.
She a young chick that rap and she do like metal music. She could do that scream, like she got the voice and shit, but she could spit. And I was like, yo, I could hear her spitting over some of your shit too.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna work with that. Oh, there's one more thing that I ever told her.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got this slew. So this is the first time I told it, but me and Camouflage Smoke were doing a tape together. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm telling this now because this is a Father's Day, but we had this idea called Daddy Green's Pizza. Because like I lost my father and then he lost his dad. So it's kind of like an honoring of it's kind of like an honoring it's like a project that kind of honoring our fathers.
Oh yeah.
So
that's fine.
I'm not sure when that gonna come together, because like I kind of wish it was coming together now, since this is Father's Day.
Yeah.
But when the time comes. But
that shit might, you might just get that phone call and be like, yo, let's go.
but I just talked to I just ran the monk like about a month ago, and then he told me about the because at the time he's like handling with his kids and all that, and then also I was working on my shit, so whenever whenever we're ready. Yeah. So I had a lot of things.
Matt Kami about to drop something. I know it.
Oh yeah, with the
he dropping something. That 1,000-word picture came out. He dropping something. Something coming.
Oh yeah,
something coming.
He's still.
I think that's one of the things that Wes is fucking like got like he about to be like, ciao ciao bitches, and everyone's gonna be like, ah.
Yeah,
it's just like when he do it when Conway dropped that shit. Everyone was like,
oh, that new album with Conway, it's like it's ridiculous. Like I've been that Bruce Fix and Monogram and Brooklyn Chop House. It's like he was on his back. He was on that back for them, and also Recovery. Yeah. Also recovered to the bro too.
Yeah. Blessings.
So when the S and that, but so when I knew about the S and that joint comes out, but I didn't think that
you were gonna be on it.
Matter of fact, Wes told me
you were gonna be on it
because mind you, it came out the day before my birthday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you were like, "Yo, this is the best birthday gift ever."
Yeah, that was something to keep me.
Now, how did you find out that you were on it? Like on it? Did when you listened to it, or was it like did he send you the one?
No, I just wanted a surprise.
You listened to the album and it was like
the day
your beat came on, you were like
the beat because I just wanted a surprise. I was listening. I was listening to see what he chose because I was curious of what he chose because like I had to listen, and then when I found out that he chose the most smooth mellow beat that I'm like shit. I was like, they chose this one. Yo, this is solely. They were kind of like people would say that was one of their favorite tracks. Yeah. Because at the time, and also that was important beats I ever done. Because I was going through a lot of shit at that time. Because I made that beat while I was at Rubik's Cube crib, and this was the same week I did the episode with y'all.
Okay.
The same week.
You made that beat the same week.
Yeah, the same week we did our episode.
Fire.
And then the only thing that was different is that I heard the loop, and unlike the other stuff I did, I just left it alone. I didn't put no drums. I didn't put no effect. Even though when I listen to it now, I kind of wish I would have sounded to the drummer, which I just did something.
That's just you being a perfectionist behind it now. Like, cause you hear it and it's on a song, you're like, oh, I wish I did this. Yeah. But maybe it's just, I feel like it's perfect.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was a smooth summer joint, and then it was a smooth summer joint, and then like it kind of saved my birthday tradition as far as like because initially my album was supposed to come out around my birthday, but I was trying to get the artwork to finish and also the songs to get turned in and record and mixing because I was going to drop the Heavily Scar joint with I keep forgetting his name, Nux and Jay Skis on around my as the next single on my birthday, but between me and Ski's birthdays, because our birthdays are around a week apart. So I was going, but the dude that was overseas was kind of the delay on the mixing. So I was kind of out of luck. So when the next song came out and I was involved, that kind of like anticipated. That kind of set the tone of releasing my album. Yeah. For another month, And by the way, and you know what's crazy is that it's not even been a month yet that I put out the placement on this and that, and my album like over in 1 month.
Yeah.
Which is tomorrow, 19. It's gonna be a 1 month later.
Yeah.
And then that kind of like, and then I had my birthday release, my birthday party because I had with my gang. Like most of my guys was on the party, exception of the 3, because the one didn't come make it. The other 2 was in different cities.
Yeah.
So I had a birthday release show that I had to listen because I was trying to get back on throwing events again.
Yeah, I did see that. I couldn't make it to it either.
Yeah,
I be trying to make it to your events, and I'm like, yo, every time it's like I got the kids. I'm like, damn, I got the kids. Like, but I want to go.
And also that people have been throwing a lot of events, mostly like a lot, and then there was that's why that a lot of folks couldn't make it into it. Yeah. I've been trying to push that shit like a lot.
It's hard, and especially now, it's going to be even harder to do events because how many events there's going on.
Yeah, with the festival and then
everything.
And then summer. That's
Drumwork Fest. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna try to go. I couldn't make it the last one. Because at the time when I was trying to get ready, when I was trying to get shit ready to do my show, they kind of fucked up and kind of fucked up my my scheduling, and then not knowing it was that. But I'm trying to make it even though this weekend is gonna be big because they had a comedy joint, and then during the Saturday is every year they always have something for DJ Shay.
Yeah,
for the basketball tournament, and
they got the boxing this weekend too.
What?
On the 1st, there's a boxing.
The Busher Fest.
Yeah,
Busher Fest. Salute to Talia Saturday night Buffalo for putting that together. Yeah, they always had that together. They always had that. They always had that together. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to. They now. The Drumwork Fest announced it on the day I put out my album. Yeah. I didn't even know about that because I was so busy with the, putting that out with a listening joint. And then I found out about that. And then I was like, wow, that's a perfect way to end the weekend. Yeah. I'm going to try to go, but like, as long as that.
Did you catch any of them yesterday?
What?
Did you catch any of them yesterday at Juneteenth?
They was at the parade.
Yeah. Goose was. Shout out Goose, by the way. That's my dog, man. Yeah, they was out here.
Yeah, they was at the parade. They was at the parade.
Yeah.
Cause I saw Billy Esco. I saw Billy Esco first. Now this is when I was passing out the flyers. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say, my man Cee Gee was out here. My man, how many flyers you pass out?
I lost because I had to go to the library, made like 20, or I had like 20 but I had few for the last festival. And then I
think like you had like 100 or something out, like so.
Well, I lost. My numbers is like fucked up. I go to school, by the way, and I just never really keep track on my math though.
Yeah.
So I'm always like keep tracking on what I do.
You killed it, man.
The flyer. I'm about to be print more. Soon I leave here and go back to Juneteenth.
Yeah.
For a second date because and also what dope was that I put this scan code this time.
Yeah.
So people can reach out to me and on my social media and then support to it, and then also where they can find it. Because when I put my album out, they couldn't find it.
Right.
Because I uploaded for something because upload took a little bit while and all the shit. And then
So Spotify didn't come on until like later.
Yeah, it did came.
So I like had to listen to it like piece by piece on Bandcamp, like going through your private browser, and you could keep listening to different tracks because you got to pay for it on the Bandcamp. And I was like, yo, I already paid, like got it on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I need like the Spotify. I downloaded it, added it. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing about. That's one thing I can't really like. I had to keep track of this. Like, okay, like I like Bandcamp.
But I mean, you get paid from the Bandcamp, right?
What?
Because they have to pay for it. Or is
they'll
Bandcamp like Spotify?
Well, that's when they could just play whatever, like randomly.
Okay.
But Bandcamp is like, well, Spotify and other apps that you had to spend, like on subscriptionally.
Yeah.
It depends what service you got. But then Bandcamp, it's free to you can upload what you want, and they'll once how much that they can send they can send to donate or buy the money directly towards you.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna buy it off Bandcamp.
Yeah, whether it's like whether the album or the merch, that's where I get all the Griselda vinyl releases off of there.
Wow.
Yep. And then
I'm grabbing that SD Nat.
And then it ain't announced yet, but then it'll be.
Yeah, I know.
But it will be tomorrow. Or I'm assuming.
What, the SD Nat vinyl?
Well, yeah, because they always now sing like because Dope, who they drop all the they always now sing about whether it's them or somebody else that announced the drops. Like for the beginning of the week, and then I'm gonna go to I'm always scrolling down. I see in the cover like, I was like, just now sell right away, the pre-orders right away, and then drops right away. So I always
you get that shit first. My shit, Spotify don't show you that shit. I want to know. That shit's hard to get. Those shits are so hard. When especially like Conway, Benny, and Westside, their vinyls are. I feel like this SD Nat is gonna be one that's gonna be like.
Yeah, and then but lately, Benny and Conway's vinyl. You could get them now.
Yeah,
they had all different. They had a whole different distribution.
Yeah, the status and everything.
The different distribution, but not so much on West.
Yeah,
because not so much on.
It's just always gonna be. Always gonna be 200, and there's thousands of people who are gonna want it.
Yeah, even and I don't know. You saw the post that that second Hitler joint is worth like a grand.
Yeah,
it's worth a grand. I don't know. You saw the post that.
Frigid was talking to us when he said that he couldn't believe that the artwork on the side of his because he did the Japanese artwork for one of Jay Skee's, and it's almost worth a grand.
Yeah.
And it's crazy,
it's I'm always like trying to get the vinyl first before it goes up.
Yeah, I only got one Westside Gunn vinyl, and I only got it because it was sold at fucking Target.
Yeah, it was like it's only a few I don't got, and I'm not sure I'm gonna maybe capture it again.
Yeah, and it's like, but you also got those supercomputer people. They'll buy like 5 of them. And then they'll go.
You made a box.
They'll buy them, and then they'll keep one, and they'll sell 4. And those 4 they're selling for $900 pop.
Yeah, same thing with the clothes too.
Yeah, for sure. And shit, yeah.
Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff. So who knows that will come? So
yeah.
So I can't wait. That and I can't wait for that, and then. So for that, and then this is all. Hopefully, it'll be also. This will be after I'm being nominated.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna end it with today. I'm gonna end it with you congratulating you on getting nominated for Producer of the Year. You gonna be there?
I'm gonna slide through though.
Yeah. You gonna see your boy in the fly suit up in that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be suited up, but it depends.
We gonna be suited and booted.
I mean, it depends what the temperature gonna be.
Yeah. Nah. For me, I'm gonna be suited and booted.
Because
that podcast of the year, we got Cee Gee up in there for producer of the year. We got the homie Shogun Wiz up in there. Rough Buff Entertainment. We got Los Meds up in there a few times. Big Rich, huh? DJ Unk is in there. Yup. Whoosh, man, the list just goes on and on.
I was impressed with that I'm gonna be nominated because like
you deserve it, bro.
because like I wanted something. Also, we talked about this like the last time that I want to get an award or because I want something that like. I want to have something that kind of like be a memory of me while I'm still here. Yeah. Like I don't want to achieve something that I'm not here, and then soon as achieve something that so I can look it up, and then also I'm about to get my own. I'm putting together my own crib so I can have something. To put it in my living room.
Yeah, you already won it. You already know.
My living room.
Yeah.
And then it's weird that how I'm a producer every year that I'm not on the radio. I'm not on those big time stages. I just the guy that whole just a nigga that make like a regular beats and really traditional down to earth beats.
Fire, bro.
Beats. I'm always showing up. My style is very.
That's why, because you show up. You like you said, you putting face out there. Every picture we looking at, we seeing Cee Gee was there, like everywhere. Like you said, you were at SOBs. You're with West. You're like they all hitting you up for beats. They want beats from Cee Gee, so you deserve that shit.
Yep, and then
that's just like right here. Like I was telling myself, like, yo, how did I get podcast of the year? I only been doing a podcast for, at that point it was a year. Now we're at like a year and a half. I only like, how did I get it? There's like all these other people like doing it, but it's because I've been busting my fucking ass, working my ass off, getting every Sunday. Like we were doing 3-4 episodes a week, just like pushing episodes out. I have over 100 episodes in a year and a half.
Right.
Like.
I guess
we working.
Yeah, being nominated, it was just like it's like I always felt like what's next though.
Yeah.
I always felt like what's next. So I just kind of like I'm just now getting back about like figured out what's next, and then I'm just like I got. Griselda is kind of like backing me. I got like my own crew, bar association is backing me. Like I do, getting my business backing me. And I did all this like without trying to convince him backing me, and also backing me. And I'm also working on a documentary myself, my own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which is that's in the works, and the last thing I'm gonna say is that I just reunited with my old partner who I used to do music with, and then because we haven't spoken for like 2 years, or 2 years and a half, and then we just like good, and he's just starting to get back, about to be getting back in the. Rapping it, when the time is like, we'll get to that when the time is right. Like, because I want to get him going. Yeah. We started together, and I want to get him so I can get knowledge. This is Buffalo, but also in different cities. Yeah. So I'm gonna have him like. I'm gonna have a couple of the guys or a couple of homies that if you want to. How to get him get him exposed. That way he'll get his own projects going.
Oh yeah.
So if you so scrap Jarrell, if you were watching this, I got you.
Oh yeah. Yo, say Cee Gee, I appreciate you coming through this morning. It was a great morning. I'm high as fuck, and I feel like this is just a great fucking Father's Day. I got to do what I love to do on Father's Day. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you very much. Downtown Raphael's out now. Make sure you go stream it on all platforms. Make sure you go buy it on Bandcamp.
And physical is coming soon.
Physical copies coming soon.
Because
hit up Cee Gee. Make sure you buy some too.
And also not just CDs this time, but I'm in works to get like cassettes made.
Yo.
And vinyls is gonna be a little bit more later.
Yeah. If you get a vinyl, I'm on it.
Yeah, vinyls it's gonna be way later.
We already got our vinyls. We got Cassius Green up there. We got Jay Skis up there. So we're gonna have to get Cee Gee up there. We got a Cee Gee right there.
Yeah. Which I'm wearing it right now.
We got the Cee Gee.
And then
yo, that is funny. We got Cee Gee looking like Cee Gee. Woo! Yo, right? Yo, my man Cee Gee's dressed like his picture we got of him up there, man.
Yeah, so like that's why I cut my album short to 13 tracks.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that I'm gonna say that like and it's like that. I want to add one more track. For the physical only, as like a bonus track.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to finish. Because I had this posse cut for Bar Association that I was supposed to add on. I was supposed to add on the song. Add on a song, which I was going to get the whole crew. I got Mike and Cell and Genesis where I put their parts, but I couldn't get the rest of them because of their scheduling. And then now that this is the time because I finally got my whole crew working on because not only I'm dropping, Genesis dropping, Mike and Cell dropping, and then Mizar got a lot of projects coming out and big stuff like she's after she got a child she finally back to work.
So she had the baby and now she she pushed out a baby. Now she pushing out tracks.
Well, she about to be because
she ain't had the baby yet.
No. I mean, no. She had a baby.
Oh, okay.
But she about to get back to what she was working on before. And then Shania, who is a sort of artist that she's her life experience in Chicago that she's working on something. I just sent her like another pack. Some soulful dope pack, and then far as Frigid, even though he just put out the Bad Giant tape a couple months ago, was produced by Badfish. We're going towards we are by the end of the year we're trying to get back in the studio to do Green Giant 3.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going.
I'm waiting for the tough stuff, fucking animated with some of your beats in there. That's what I want right there.
You know what? I haven't.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite fucking comic.
I haven't talked to him yet, but we're going to end it. But we are going to. Cause he's going towards the end of his rhyming career, and I feel like it's right to do the Green Giant 3.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then we're just gonna like because we did 2 already, and then we're just gonna finish the trilogy, and then because he's more passionate with his art now, and I want it and we cannot end it without doing the Green Giant 3.
Frigid Giant, we need a Green Giant 3, please and thank you.
Oh, well, it's already to talk though, but when the time is right, I'm already cooking the beats, and
I can't wait to get my art from him. I got a dope ass art piece getting done.
Yep. And Bar Association and album coming out. So
shout out Bar Association.
Yeah, we definitely cooking the dough, and we definitely cooking though. So I had yeah, I'm glad to be back in the sport, and then can't wait to see what the rest of the. I kind of ended the half of the 23 the right way. Now I'm about to see what the rest of the year gonna be.
Oh yeah, where can they find you at, Cee Gee?
IG Cee Gee Incorporated. IG Cee Gee 1990. Facebook Cee Gee 1990. Twitter Cee Gee 520. YouTube 1990. Cee Gee. Bandcamp Cee Gee Incorporated bandcamp.com. And I got the Express Shop site that you can buy the clothes and the shirts and all. Which, by the way, I am about to get back on my shirt game. So if you want to get a shirt from me, or so I can have the guys print them and make it so I can get it shipped to you. Let me know, and let me know the size.
Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you go check us out on Twitter, Instagram. We're on TikTok still? Or are we kicked off? Oh, we're on TikTok still. We didn't get kicked off yet. And tap in. Appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful day.